Hey guys, welcome to Digit, and in this video we are going to be doing I won't say an unboxing but a quick overview of the Pi Cam. Now this is the official accessory that is compatible with the Raspberry Pi dev board, so it's obviously extending the feature and functionality of the Raspberry Pi, so you can make a lot more projects using the Pi as compared to other dev boards such as the Arduino. And because of the processing power of the Raspberry Pi, you can actually apply a lot more filters and perform a little bit of post processing as well. Now there are two variants of the Pi camera. The one that you see in front of us over here is the one with the green silk screen. This comes with an IR filter, so you can take photos and videos during the day, night, doesn't matter. Only thing is, because it has an IR filter, nighttime shots will be compromised in terms of quality. But if you have the Pi Noir camera, which is the one with the black PCB, the black silk screen, then that doesn't come with an IR filter. And let's say if you have IR cameras, IR LEDs to illuminate a nighttime environment, then you can easily take photos using the Pi Noir camera. Now there are certain modifications that you can make to the Pi camera to make it work like a Pi Noir, but we'll not be getting into that right now. Now this is connected to your Raspberry Pi using an FRC cable, and that too on the CSI, that is the camera serial interface. Now if you look at the Pi, you can see this interface that is over here is the CSI, that's the camera serial interface. It's quite simple to install the camera. All you need to do is take the Pi board, and you can see that the gray bit on top of it comes off a little, and that opens up the port, and then you can stick the cable into it. Be a little careful, and it goes all the way in, and just press the edges down, so that will secure the camera onto the CSI. And in case you want to, you can just dangle it around to figure out if it's actually gone in all the way. The easy way to figure it out is to see if the contacts that are over here, that is the silver line at the bottom, if that's all the way in or not. Because if you pull it out, it's about around 4 or 5 millimeters in length, so nearly all of it goes into the port, and that's how you can figure out if it's been properly installed or not. And once that's done, you can obviously use the 4 mounting holes on the Pi camera to place it and secure it on your project. This way you can align it in whichever way you please. And one thing you might be wondering is if you can use 2 cameras on the same board. Well, we haven't seen any projects in the wild using that, but because the interfaces are fairly similar, they're both similar serial interfaces, you should be able to if you make certain modifications, but we have not seen such applications in the wild. And let's say if you're using any other cameras, then obviously you can use the USB ports, which in this case, which is Raspberry Pi 4 Model B dev board, you have 4 of those ports. So you can obviously have 4 USB webcams, and you can perform similar functions. But if you're using Raspbian, that is the official Raspberry Pi Linux distro, then there are a lot of features that are already present in the distro for the Pi Cam. So you can obviously have a lot of filters on top of the camera, and if you want, you can even take videos and apply similar filters. Using simple Python scripts, you can extend and perform all these post-processing if you want. Now, if you're wondering what kind of filters you can use, then some of the examples that Raspberry Pi has on the website is you can have negative, solarize, sketch, denoise, emboss, oil paint. And as you can see, these are kind of the common filters that most image processing apps have by default. So those ones are already present, and similarly with video, you can have similar effects and even perform white balance adjustments on the fly. That's it for this particular unboxing and quick overview of the Raspberry Pi camera. Lastly, thank you for watching.